There you go. Thank you. Call meeting to order. Building committee meeting this February. Uh, Proper notice.
Notice posted according to statutory requirements on the 4th of February.
Very good. Okay, roll call. We got Gus, we got Tom, we got Pat.
Dan, Steve, Pat,
Dan,
Tom,
George.
Gus.
Who we missed?
Okay.
Monica? Isn't she usually here?
Yeah.
She
She's
comes on
in
the-
Germany. Oh, no, Utah.
Utah.
She may come in.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Okay. Hi, George.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. George is always here. All right. Good.
So move to accept the minutes as amended.
There you go.
Second.
Yeah. Very good. So I do the right thing. All right. Okay. Everybody good with the minutes being approved?
Yep.
All right. Very good. So we're done. Status of the slab renovation and painting.
I have included just for you to review, uh, Sherway is going back and doing the renovation of the various scuppers,
Cover, yeah.
and in the process, we're having him paint the slab,
Yeah.
the
Surface.
flooring of the slabs, brown, the color of
Steps.
the stairs. Seems to be more amenable to everybody. There won't be as many as 141 because several people have had the they had their own contractors come out and paint subsequent to each. So
Yeah.
there may be as many as 130 or so.
Yeah.
And they proposed $250. And Steve and I had a little chat with him, and he's going to do it for 225. And that's just a contract. I'm just showing you that he's proposing, and I think just for form's sake, we should approve.
I'll move we accept this bid. Well,
Yeah.
do we have to send it back to the board to approve?
We'll recommend it to the board this afternoon.
Yeah.
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 So moved.
Yeah.
But before the painting is done, what about any repairs that still need to
Yeah,
be
he's
done?
doing that
He's
too.
doing the repairs.
He's doing the repairs.
Can we just, because that's one of the reasons, Dale is here, can he say something about his unit? Well, about that or
While
not?
we're on the subject.
Yep.
Sure.
All right, great. Okay.
So I've been here 8 years. I'm a snowbird at best. I haven't been here half the time yet, so I'm not better known. But my landing has had the same problem. It had tiles, not some, put tiles on it. And John had explained to me that was never done by the association, although there are so many that have the same tiles. Somebody did a mass contract or something.
Probably.
But anyway, they're gone. I arrived a couple of years ago, and they had been taken off. But the problem with the landing has not been addressed at all. And the problem is it's not sloped correctly. And I know that's not a maintenance thing, and that's what I always say when I come here. Anything that's covered by those guys out there gets done faster than I can even think about it. But when it comes to having to have a contractor, and I know it's complicated, and you have to have a contract that's expensive, $250 to pay that. Anyway, but it needs a structural repair.
Your unit is
708.
706.
708's right above you.
6.
well. If there's a slope, the only way we're going to change the slope is to bring in Lumsden to put a concrete cover on.
What exactly is happening up there?
At the top of the stairs,
Mhm.
it collects water
Okay.
whenever it rains. And actually I have a couple of steps to do the same thing, but it's deadly because it keeps water long after the rain stops, long after all the other water is gone. And I'm just afraid me or somebody else is going to take a slip in it, and you wouldn't survive a fall down those stairs. They're too long and there's too hard at the bottom.
I mean, how deep is it? I mean, I guess we can get
Doesn't matter. It's
all that stuff you pour that levels.
Yeah, well, we've had 4 others at Lumsden to come in and done satisfactory. If we want to try something in-house, we can.
Probably, that probably would be in house.
Being a 60-year homeowner, I know it's hard to find something that you can put on.
Yeah, I mean, I have it on my concrete sidewalk. I have one spot that it's
I don't know
low,
if there even is a product yet, but it's.
that I take the broom out of the
Yeah.
wall closet
No,
and I
I know,
sweep it
that's
off
it.
and it's dry in
That was
15
suggested to me to have it. It's a little bit hard. I'm only here, I'm half the time the place is empty or more than half the time.
The other thing though is when water stands on those landings, if it stands there any length of time, there's a better chance it's gonna seep in and get to the structure and then get to the wood, and we don't want that either, so. And Dale is not here.
What is that stuff called, Dan?
I used to sell a product called Level Quick.
Yeah.
Now that was primarily, it's a cementitious product. We used it under,
There's another
basement
name for it. I
floors.
can't think.
there's multiple products like that.
But would this have to go
Custom
on top
products
of
makes
the
Level Quick.
They can
paint that's currently?
quarter inch or an eighth of an inch.
Yeah.
Well, it's something you
Ardex
put down
makes a
before
lot
the
of
thing.
that. Armstrong bought that company. Ardex
It
makes a
wasn't
lot of
done.
products like
I
that.
can't remember the name.
There's a lot of
So
cement-based
then-
Thing of it
products
is,
that
you
are
really don't want it
self-leveling.
to be
Then
level.
it would not need a contract.
You don't want it to be
One of the-
level. You want
one of the
to get something up there that's.
It has to be
sloped
So
like
at least
a
if you get a
I
level,
went
it's
out of the
gonna
business in
spread out and maybe
2005.
go to the
That's
stuff
almost
for
20
floors.
years
It's
ago.
not gonna
There's a
be,
lot of
you know,
new
water
products
that
since I got out of the
So-
business.
So anyway, mine wasn't, I didn't let the guy paint mine, so that's on me. But when he came to paint the neighbors, who also have the same problem, not my affair, but they also have water lying on their landing. And I don't know how common that is.
Is this Ray and Rachel?
Yeah.
Probably more common when there was material removed from it. I mean, the tile may have made, or whatever you had before, probably had a self-leveling type of thing where it didn't stay.
It did though.
How does it apply, Dean?
You pour it,
You pour it.
you mix it and pour it, levels itself.
Well, let's try to get some and try that for you.
So again, it
I think
levels
the
itself.
Level Quick, I'm not sure what's good outside, but we don't have freezing and thawing here.
It's another, I can't think of
Oh, it's more for inside?
Well, we sold it for basement floors mostly, and we used it in shopping malls. To fill the weight of the floor.
Can't
No
hurt to try.
spots.
But it needs more than leveling to sea level. It needs sloping towards the drainage. I got good
We might
drainage.
need a trialable product then, rather than a
I don't know.
pourable product.
I have two little drains, so. That would be needed, but. I don't.
That's you can work on up and since Tim is we can have Jim try it, or since Tim is doing the actual painting, we can have
You
it.
can ask Tim about it.
Yeah,
Now, it says level and quick is good for interior or exterior.
Okay, we sold it mostly for interior, because I was in the floor tile business. So most of what I sold was all interior.
Yeah, DAP makes a floor level,
There's a bunch of them out there.
yeah.
And Level
Rust-Oleum makes one.
Quick worked really good.
It's just that you're gonna want it done before the painters come through.
Yeah, well, they're gonna be a little while.
Give it time to set and stuff, cure.
Well, the other thing is, can you provide us with your schedule?
I can provide you with a
Till
schedule.
the 15th of April.
You gonna be here? You gonna be here till then? Okay.
Try to do it after that, so we don't have, interfere with you getting in and out.
Then there's my legal requirement of 6 months I have to go out of the country, so.
Yeah. So, I mean, this product, all these are ranked anywhere from 35 to
That's.
Mm.
60.
That's in my garage, about 3 times at home.
you tried it.
With trying to find something that
yeah.
fill a small, where the surface.
Try
goes
Jim,
up.
or let's have Tim take a look at it, see what he thinks, and then we could,
And that's if the level quick, that's the one I got.
Yeah.
But it dries in 2 hours, so
Okay.
his being here is not gonna be an issue.
fast setting, yeah, I gotta see. Exactly. Yeah, they're all pretty much self-leveling.
Let us try it.
Yeah, no, it's
We try to get,
great.
you know,
This is not my home. I'm a lot more patient with my southern cottage than I would be with my home. So I'm very patient about it. It's been a long time that I've
Yeah.
been mentioning it. It's been
like I said, you know,
5 or 6 years.
mine is very slight, and like I said, just a wick like that, and it dries within 15 minutes.
Yeah,
His are more like puddles, I
Yeah.
mean, puddles.
Well, that's right. I say if we can get it level, the puddles will be,
can you slope that stuff?
it would probably take a real expensive engineering person.
I'm thinking not. Because it's self-leveling.
Yeah,
It pours like water.
Yeah,
It pours, yeah, it's a thinner
It's just
product.
not
It's not like, it's not like a mortar or a floor.
I mean, your other option, which is more serious, but is to take that slab's only about what, 2 inches thick? It's not a structural slab,
Right, it's about,
it's just a
yeah, it
top.
sits on top of the bucket.
So take that up and report. Then that way you could get the slope on it you need,
You hope.
huh?
You hope.
Well, now let's hire somebody that knows what they're doing.
As I said, Lumsden's done 2 of those, 3 of them. To satisfaction.
Pull the slabs up.
Not pull the slabs up, but they poured a thin layer of cement and it's working well.
see, it's designed to flow towards the drains.
Right.
Sure.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So if it's perfectly level, it doesn't flow
Yeah.
to the drains. So perfectly level isn't good. It isn't good either. So
You're not the only one. I would
No, I
bet you that over half of these units, if we went out there today and looked, you'd find puddles on at least half. 'Cause
see, there you go. So
I mean, you get, you know, when they built them, they were maybe perfect. You know, then you got
maybe not.
setting.
Yes.
Swelling.
I thought mine was a structural thing. So when the contract came around to redo the structure of the landings, what's that, 3 years ago? I thought that was gonna be the cure, but in fact, no, in my unit, you
Yeah.
replaced 2 16-inch pieces of 2x6, that's all.
Yeah, they were just fixing the wood
That's
underneath.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought that was I thought they were re-leveling or something, but that was naive, because you don't re-level
So
concrete.
you're gonna have our guys look at it, is that what?
Yeah,
you're saying?
and we'll ask Tim to take a look at it too.
The other thing is that corner, that post that's sitting underneath the corner, it's just sitting on sidewalk.
That's why I said it's settled.
It's settled.
Yeah.
That's where it collects now.
So if,
I mean,
If they can't do it-
just the dirt underneath, you know, the concrete settled down, and so every time, this morning,
Could you put a shim underneath
I
it?
step, yeah. I
Well, you
just step over it,
The guys that do
or gotta take
concrete
a
leveling,
Yeah.
Yeah,
so if his gets done to satisfaction, you know, so it drains properly, can they then shift over and get Rachel and Ray's done?
what we say, that was 708.
706 and 708.
Yep.
Of course we would. I
No,
mean,
theirs
we
was-
should,
theirs was
if
painted.
there's an issue, we certainly should go do it. I agree.
Okay.
But maybe we'll learn something here, experiment, make a big mess for a while and
Dale doesn't care.
No,
He doesn't care.
I'm pretty tolerant.
I wish we had all of people like you.
My tolerance comes from 8 years of being amazed by these guys out back.
There you go, all right,
To be truthful.
very good, all right, we'll see what we get there, we'll
tell the boys.
make you the experiment.
Anything you can do, and give it a try. If it doesn't work, as I've been told
Alright.
before, take a broom.
Yeah, I didn't think there was anything to do with mine, so I just broom it and move on.
We could experiment on yours.
No, my
It's not
sidewalk is painted
upstairs,
with
it's
that garage
downstairs.
floor gritty paint. I like it.
Okay.
It's only about a spot about that big, but it goes all the way across. And it's just a step over it or take the broom.
And when
With
it,
a blower.
when it freezes, that's just a dangerous spot.
Yeah, oh yeah, I skate on it down.
You're good with that then, Dale?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Neil. We'll see what we can do for you.
Okay.
Thank you for your patience. Ah,
Yes.
so what do we got here? Painting is, we know the painting is going pretty good.
No, what,
So, so okay,
go for it.
never mind.
Go for it, man.
That's another one of my questions. Is the painting going on?
Yes,
It's
Yeah.
progressing amazingly.
They're in
fast.
Lakeside.
Yeah, they're in Lakeside.
we'll probably
So
see
they're gonna
them.
get to it, and that including the railings
Yes.
and the
they're doing-
wall and
Yep.
the aluminum
Every-
walls
Yep, yep.
Mhm.
of the railing and the
Yes.
stucco.
Yes,
Everything okay.
It's
Go
gonna
down to
look,
Pinehurst, well, Sherwood or any of these and walk through and look at the posts and,
yeah, I hadn't seen the painters around lately, so
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
No,
it's
it's great.
coming out tremendous,
They're in Lakeside.
Well, they're over at Lakeside.
especially the railings.
I think they'll be
Yeah.
over our way about probably around mid to late March.
Oh,
Because they have to go
Before you go.
from
We go to Woodlawn next.
Woodlawn next, and then us, and then back down to Oak, or did they do Oak?
No,
they're
not-
done all-
I have
Instead of
a
making a
sister
circle.
at Tidewater that I used to tease all the time because ours looked so much better than theirs, but then they had a complete redo of their place and now it
With,
sparkles in
with
ours.
other
Yeah.
colors.
Go take a look.
And how much did it cost them?
Yeah, I was there in November,
Some of them I like, some of them
but
I
I
don't.
hadn't seen,
Yeah,
I hadn't seen the slats lying out drying lately, but.
Yeah.
yeah, they're here.
Yeah, yeah. They are coming
Well,
your way.
I'm
They're
looking
over
forward to
Lakeside.
that because it needs it.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is a beautiful place.
Yeah.
And it's,
Well, every time John and I ride around, we're down in the front and oh God, the building is doing. And then we get back there where they haven't painted yet. And oh, so big of a
I can
difference.
tell you someplace not to drive too. That's another point on my list, but we'll go on. I'll get to it at the end of the meeting, but there's some widowmakers that you guys drive under sometimes
Yeah.
out behind my
Bunch of 'em.
place. It's gonna kill somebody because there's what 4 branches that if they hit somebody, they would be dead.
Behind you.
On that
Yeah.
dead pine.
And there's also dead pine, which isn't a structural thing yet because it's just died.
That's the one, you and I talked about the last time we were,
Oh,
about 2 weeks ago, really. It's one of the, it's a very tall pine.
oh, the pine tree. Yeah, I know the pine.
Behind me.
It's just got one branch that's hanging, but the ones
The other one
beside,
is, yeah,
yeah,
It's hanging by a
is-
piece of bark.
That would be
Again,
Meeting
it's not a
tomorrow.
maintenance thing. It's not, those guys won't go at that. They don't have the equipment to it.
No, that would be an outside.
Yeah, that's the trouble. Oh, that pine tree is so beautiful. I wish somebody had the artistic imagination to do something with the blocks or something from that tree because the bark is like to make a little foot high fence or something. It's a great piece of wood. I wish I had it at home when I'd be hauling it to the sawmill. Well, I don't know. Are those southern pines, are they good wood? I don't even know. And
Like good luck.
okay. Where are we here? Painting.
Currently, no electric issues other than, the, FPNL has,
FPNL has one.
has,
What's their issue?
I don't know. They didn't say. They came out. They've got a thing going from one. It's literally going from one box to another box.
Yeah.
Right now they
It's
just
their
got a
issue,
wire
they're
going
not-
up and over. They suspended the wire up in the air, but it literally goes from one of their handhold boxes to the other.
Back around pool 4, coming down through there's all those little flags they put out.
Oh, right on the boulevard. They have.
Yeah, yellow
Yeah.
flags, and then they turn and they go back like pool
I
4.
have no idea.
Is that electric issues?
that's where they were, Jeff and, that's not FPNL. That's, to my understanding, it's Rex Johnson who was tracking the lights that were out, because, we're doing a portion of putting it in conduit, when we change it out. So, I think that, I don't believe that's FPNL, I believe that's us.
Who is it?
Rex Johnson Electric,
Our electrician?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we're talking about that, you remember the yellow wire that was out on the boulevard coiled up, running from pole to pole?
Mhm.
Yeah, I was down there.
And they said that was temporary.
Mhm.
Well, they buried it.
Well, they buried a wire, not necessarily that wire. Did they bury that wire?
Yes, they buried that yellow, number 12
Also-
gauge Romex, and they buried it about maybe 2.5 inches deep. And there's one up by me, across from me on Oakview Drive, it's probably the last light on the string that they replaced the wire on it too. Now, when they did it, it wasn't above ground, but when they trenched it and buried it, and when I say trenched it again, this deep, you could probably walk over there right now and still see some exposed wire. All they did was yellow Romex. Now, here's the difference between what's called type FU, which is underground cable. The difference is in the sheathing. Now, FU costs more money. And that's why a lot of people don't want to use it and they want to use just regular old Romex. But the difference is the sheathing on regular Romex will break down with moisture and being in the ground, and then you're going to get shorts. And that's why we're probably having so much trouble with these lights because they've used just regular Romex. And you can go around here and look on all these lights. Most of them, it's not even 12 gauge, which is not really needed, but it's 14 gauge regular Romex. It's white.
LEDs, they use a lot less power.
Right.
When we're using.
Well, it depends on how long the run is too, but
Sure.
but that's and I've been preaching this for a long time about using Romex outside, regular Romex.
Yeah.
It doesn't meet code. Burying it 3 inches deep doesn't meet code. That's really at risk right there.
Let's check with Jeff and see if that's what
Definitely
he
check
did.
with Rick, because
Yeah.
the majority of work he's been doing has been, at least what I've seen, he's been putting it in conduit.
I haven't seen any of his work. I've just seen where they buried that one that was
Yeah.
in foil laying on top of the ground. And they said in here in the meeting one day that that was just temporary. And next thing I know, it's buried. I walk by up there and you can see it in the trench.
There were so many coils, I couldn't imagine burying that without really
Yeah, I
shortening
probably
it.
cut it all off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The slack.
And I understand.
And that was Jeff did that, or was that the electrician? Or Jeff did the
Jeff
temporary.
does some things.
Yeah, the temporary.
But when the electrician comes out.
Yeah, I thought he would do, let's get a hold of him and see what he
Yeah.
did up there.
Yeah.
We can verify all this. All right, carport renovations.
Is going very well.
Yeah, it is.
Talking about the roofs.
The roofs.
Yeah.
W, the little 4 parking bay
Yeah.
carport, there's a corner of the new roof that's loose. It's on the north corner. I just saw it over the weekend. It's just kind of come loose and flapped around.
Okay.
It's where it comes up on the block where you've got the flashing and counter flashing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can I stick my nose in again?
Sure.
Very short. I watched that, our roof being put on the second floor, so I'll be able to watch it all day, every day. I don't understand how that's gonna withstand anything. It's a sheet of white plastic, 4 foot wide sheet rolled out.
That was always up there before.
Yeah.
It was just a real roofing.
Just redo all
Oh,
of
no,
it.
this is thin plastic.
No, it's
Vinyl.
like 60 mil thick. Yeah.
And then, I think weight 2 inch or so styrofoam on top of that.
Yeah, it goes underneath of that.
We did taper styrofoam. The foam board was to get more slope on the roof. There's not enough slope on that roof. And what most of the roofs were doing, and this is where most of the damage was too, was at the edges by the gutter. Maybe
So that's gonna withstand a hurricane?
Oh, absolutely.
It's supposed to.
There we go.
I think it was rated for 160.
Yeah. Hey, surprising, yeah? But it's like you said, that's all it's there. The styrofoam is to slope it. It's got different thicknesses.
Right.
They put them up so it slopes. But the vinyl is adhered, glued
Mm-hmm.
to the styrofoam.
And then the
That's all that
styrofoam,
was up there before, and it made it for 40 some years.
Well, there you go.
the styrofoam was it's put down with screws and big washers
Yeah.
Oh,
that holds the foam down.
so
So
are you saying the rolled plastic is on top of the styrofoam?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what you're seeing.
The styrofoam is just for
Sloping.
Yeah, no, I
Get-
know.
get them
I thought they
grade.
put I thought they started by.
Did they
putting
put
the sheet
anything else down first? Did they put a?
At least at ST and U, when I was watching them, they ended up pulling up about half the plywood.
Yeah.
And replacing that, so
Your-
that was,
Yeah, I got
was the worst one.
a drip
Yes.
right on my back windshield I saw this morning. All the dust was gone. I looked up and there's one piece of bad plywood right above my car.
Now there is, I meant to tell you this, there is in Woodlawn. There's one of the T or I joists that at the very top of the vertical plywood, particle board, it's rotted really bad. I mean, there's a section, I don't know, 12,
John, write it down.
12, 16 inches long that it would have been a lot of work to replace the I-beam. I get that. But I would recommend we go in there and sandwich that section with some more plywood because you can cut holes in those joists, okay, for conduit and
Sure.
different things.
Yeah.
But you can't get that close. I mean, it's right up and it's probably even into the 2x at the top.
you said this is in T?
Yeah, it's in yours.
I'm in S.
Oh, you're an S. Okay. Right behind us.
That's T,
That's T. Okay.
that's
GRST. Yeah.
you, yeah.
Yeah, that's T. I can show you if you want to come over and look at it. It's the only spot I've seen that looks like that. It just,
Oh, I think we should look at it. Absolutely.
yeah. I just think half-inch piece of plywood, 4 feet long, sandwiched, screwed, glued, would be overkill, but it would make sure it's not going anywhere in the future.
We'll look at it. We'll get Nansen to look at it. If we think we can do it in-house.
I don't see why they couldn't.
They
do it
can do
in-house,
it, yeah, they should probably have done it originally.
Though I'm kind of disappointed that Manson didn't bring it to our attention and say,
Yeah,
you've got a serious issue here. I mean, it's not gonna fall in right now, but
yeah. In other words, it's not really serious, but it's something down the
it
line.
needs to be
Yeah,
fixed.
sure. All right. That's why we have guys like you to find these things.
I was surprised how fast they did. They didn't do as fast as the
Oh, the guy was gonna do it
3D
in a
guys,
week. Yeah, the 3 day.
but I was pleasantly surprised at how fast
They've done most
They
of
got
them
a
in 2
big
days.
crew.
yes.
They got a good sized crew. All right. What was next here? We got cord termites. How we doing on that?
Most haven't had any new complaints, but we did have a complaint in the 700s near John West, 753, I think, and then 545. It's buildings where they've been treated, but they're under warranty, and Aardvark is going back out and
Good.
give them another shot.
What's Aardvark charging for that now?
No charge.
No, not the warranty, but the initial go in and treat the condo.
Oh, they were about
About
24 when the tenting was about 29,000.
Okay.
That 24 was for all the units.
All the whole
needed.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about if they just went in and treat because
Yeah.
one of those over there they only treated just the one unit, didn't they?
No, have they done one unit? Yes, because we asked them to do it. But they recommended the whole building, but he was the only one that had a problem. That was Turnwall, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so they went over there and went from the inside. He kept complaining that he had termites. He didn't know if he had termites or not.
Yeah.
And so he wanted us to rip off all the siding and everything, and with really no evidence.
Evidence, yeah.
And so
Was this Tom?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
and so they came out and recommended going from the inside, so we wouldn't have to tear all the siding off, and that made him happy. And so that was
Yeah,
a single. But most everything else has been the entire buildings.
Yeah.
I think all he had was just some old water rot.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. But,
Yeah.
you know,
I went over and looked at it.
Yeah. Unit repairs.
Okay, we've replaced the siding on 102, that rotted siding that we saw, Steve. You
Yep,
know,
oh, yeah.
Yeah. The boys have gone up and tightened the lamp posts and clusters ABC.
Yeah.
Well, they had a couple leaners, they just had to put some shims in.
Yeah, I just found another one the other day when Tiffany and I were out, had some real bad wood on the back. And I put in a work order for it, so hopefully I'll get to
Are
that.
we going back with just the old masonite that matches what was there, or are we going with something better? I realize some of that masonite's probably been there for almost 50 years, but
Yeah.
So Shirley isn't catching this rotted wood?
I think this is back where they haven't been,
Okay, because Pinehurst, they obviously have been.
yeah.
Yeah, they've missed a couple, but not as much as thank God that last time we had to go back.
Yeah.
So
And we're trying to stay ahead.
Yeah. So you said 102 Pinehurst is fixed?
Yeah,
and-
that's
and the
all
down-
done.
And the drain, the downspout is fixed
Yep.
as well, and,
yeah,
yeah,
We're
right.
all done. Lamp repairs. Somebody complained. Has Jeff gone around and checked most of all the lamps,
yeah.
or just the ones that got complained about?
Well, I mean, even you and I
Yeah,
will call it in when we see it.
yeah.
But,
If we see one leaning, I get out of the cart.
Push it more.
yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
I'll
that's still
push it over,
Yeah,
way down, just knock it down.
most of them, if they're not too far, you can straighten them back up.
yeah.
Yeah, you can straighten it back up, but you need to get down there and you straighten them, but they can still go like this.
Oh, yeah. You gotta
So,
really tamp the
usually-
sand back down, but
yeah,
I tried to straighten one the other day and it must be set in concrete because it wasn't moving. Yeah.
I've never known any of them to be that difficult to move.
Yeah, this one wasn't budging and I wasn't good about the.
Yeah. huh. You know, when you look at it next time, just tilt your head a little bit so it looks straight. If it's that sturdy, we don't mess with it. All right. Owner's request. Oh, you got something?
Oh.
Oh, you got a list.
Oh, I opened the Pandora's box.
Yeah.
Oh, no, this isn't, oh, there's none of these that would be called a complaint. Not one. You've already told me that you're doing all that repair work, and I asked about the garage roof. Oh, again, for 8 years, since I moved here, there have been 5 derelict bikes in beside the garbage can. And
They're waiting for
I have
someone.
a suggestion that a letter be put at the mailbox and give them lots of time, a week, in case there's somebody that still lives there, because I have no idea. But I haven't got room to put my bike. I've got my bike changed to the outside wall. So there's no.
Oh, there's no bike rack in yours?
No.
What's
Oh, yeah, there
Yeah,
are 2.
it's
but
used.
They're
I mean,
filled with
Oh, they're
derelict.
filled with bikes.
so didn't Karen bring this up at one of your meetings and something was gonna be posted? They had 2 weeks or something to get the
Yeah.
bikes out of there?
We did that in hers,
Okay,
and one bike was totally unusable, and Shannon took the other 2 bikes
To
to
his
church
thing.
or something like
can
that.
we do the same thing for
Absolutely.
Beaver?
Mhm.
So there are 5 bikes that haven't been touched. Some of them from a
I'm
distance.
surprised the homeless hasn't come and taken them.
Oh, they're not.
Some of them are changed up.
They're changed.
Hey,
They are.
the 2 in my place were changed
Homeless
up,
man
Dennis,
deposits them.
Tennessee.
Oh, and they were gone anyway.
Yeah, they were gone anyway.
There's one in my cluster that the homeless might have deposited there because it was that bad.
Sure, it is into the same.
Yeah.
So there are 7 bikes in there altogether right now, and one little scooter. And my bike is the only one that's functional. And there's another one that looks good, but it's all seized and rusty.
I also have all the emails for that cluster. I will send out an email so
Very
that
good.
everybody has noticed that they've got
Okay.
a couple of weeks. And all they gotta do is say it's mine or whatever, and if they're not claiming it, then
It's like,
Shannon.
if it's unusable, why is it there?
yeah, well,
Well, especially if it's filling up the So there are two bikes. There's one other bike. There's an old bike that my son, who visited 3 years ago or something, bought from a resident there for $20, and he went and spent $100 on it for new tires and tubes and a seat, and then found out that there's something wrong with the hub. So that bike, it's too bad it couldn't get into somebody's hands who is fixing up a bike or something.
When I first moved down here, my cousin lived down here and he had a bike in his backyard and it was just, the chain was just totally rusted, flat tires and everything. It was a mountain bike.
Yeah.
The springs on the front. I took it from him. I put 2 new tubes in it, and new chain. Actually took it to a bike shop and told him, adjust the gear shift 10 speed. Still got it and it runs fine,
So that bike, it's old. It's an old fashioned 50s bike.
Did you say your son bought it? So does it belong
At
to
a
him or
garage sale for whatever he spent, $20 or something. I don't want it. He doesn't want it. But I don't know where to take it. I take it myself.
We have Shannon, who is a pickleball player. He's got a deal where some of it gets donated, but they can redo the bikes.
Yeah, well, this bike was totally redone to functional, except that if you rode it to the Bray Center, about halfway, you had to stand up to push it to get it to turn over. So he'd come home covered with sweat. So it's no good. I mean, it's good if somebody knows how to pop that hub out.
how about replacing that?
Pat, you want to give them to like March 6th? That's a little over 2 weeks. That's
Well, with
Friday.
the email, they should be able to respond today.
Well, yeah.
And then I'll post something by the
Okay.
garbage,
Okay.
and they got 2 weeks.
Thank you, Pat. I appreciate it.
I have a feeling that you're not going to make contact with anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, we just cut the chains or
They
whatever.
haven't. It's been the same bike.
Donate the bikes and
Since 2016.
yeah. Yeah, that's a bit.
We actually sent out a notice. It's been a couple of years ago about this.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
And don't take mine, whoever does.
Yeah.
So the first thing you're gonna have to do is respond to the email describing which bike is yours, Dale.
Okay,
You'll get an email.
that's good. I'm gonna leave here so soon. I was at dinner with a member of the board who I said, we're talking about the air conditioning units. And they said, well, I said, I think it's just an air conditioning unit here. It's not a heat pump like we have up north. And he said, oh no, they're all heat pumps.
No, absolutely not.
So
Your thermostat will tell you. If you have an emergency heat button on it, it might be a heat pump. If you don't have anything that says heat or just says heat and AC, it's an electric furnace.
yeah, well, that's what I always.
That's what most of Florida has.
So that's what I thought too. So
I don't. I have a heat pump. I know better.
Oh, do you?
I ran my own company. All north. So
Yeah.
back when they had the big $1,500 tax credit,
Oh yeah.
I came down here and told my mom we're putting a new unit, heat pump.
It's like I did with the LED bulbs. They were on 50 cents a piece up where I live.
Yeah.
And I did my whole house. I couldn't believe the number of bulbs. And then I also counted the ones down here and brought a bunch down here.
There you go.
Anyway, that's it. Is the screen door and its latch, is that covered by the condo association?
No, window screens and doors are owner's responsibility.
Okay.
We paint the entry door.
Yeah. Good. That is the end of my list. Thank you very much.
Yeah, damn. Appreciate you coming in. Glad we could help you.
I'm in, we'll go.
No, you'll see us over there. Jacob.
That won't give me any time to talk about me after.
That's right.
I just wanted to ask you, are you, you're getting ready, I heard to. sign
They're
up?
very interview.
Yeah, so they haven't got anybody,
Presently, no.
and you're doing okay?
I feel much better. I'm recovered. Yeah, very much. Thank you.
Retirement
I
time?
thought he was leaving.
Or,
Yeah. No, I guess, but when it gets to this, I'm 84. It's time to retire.
so, well, I mean.
Yeah, so you
Right, but I only feel.
only feel 79.
That's right.
See you on the pickleball courts.
and sort of pass that by. Anyway, thank you very, very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate your help.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
All right, 806.
Now,
All right, 806, you got the pictures. You know what happened? It has they're actually palm tree roots.
Yeah,
And she changed it. Her son-in-law is an attorney. He's written asking for a full request. I talked to him last and
I
said,
had John go to him.
and I went to him and said, maybe we get some is good ideas Steve came up with. Maybe we get some depreciation. And the last page tells us what he thinks about depreciation.
Yeah.
Uh,
So the 2,000 was to take care of the root problem, correct? And then the install is
New floor.
New floor.
new flooring for the bedroom and den.
I mean, I didn't know the prices are reasonable from what my experience is.
But we're not responsible for the flooring.
Well, because the roots is what caused the flooring to come up. We probably are. I wanted to ask him, I had John asked him, hey, can you give us a little consideration for depreciation? How I don't know if that floor was years old or 42 years old, but
But if the floor's been buckling for years and they didn't bother looking at it earlier,
Well, in some ways, if we have a roof leak and we're responsible for the drywall that damages it,
yeah,
but we put any other damage, paint back on the owner, correct?
Correct.
So this to me is no difference. This is damage caused by,
this is the roof leak from the bottom up.
well, I'm just, yeah, I mean, it's the scenario's the same. We had a roof leak, it damaged drywall, it damaged paint. It could have easily damaged a piece of furniture
Yeah,
or whatever else. And our responsibility is fix the roof leak, fix the drywall. You get to paint and replace anything else in water. No different than the roofs and the carports.
So he's considering the flooring, the drywall.
but
That's what
but
he's
it's not-
looking at it, but it's not.
But it's not. It's
It's-
flooring is like carpeting. That's
It's your responsibility. So I would say under that, if we went back with an offer that says, okay, we'll pay the $2,000 and we'll pay half of the flooring cost. And I think that's very generous. Since we have the right to say flooring's yours.
I don't know, what do you think, John?
I,
I think it's worth a call to Lobeck to ask him before.
You'd want to do that since this guy's an attorney.
Yeah,
We have, we have responsibility for the flooring itself. We've just spent $13,000 in 609. And we spent, what was it, in the other unit, X amount of money. But no one has asked for the flooring above the slab. We haven't paid any money outside of the slab. And I tend to agree with what you're saying. That, you got a roof leak, you fix the roof leak, the owner fixes what they have to fix. And it's dangerous precedent. And but I don't think if you offer $2,000 or $6,000, $8,000, if you're offering anything, you're maybe going contrary to the doctrine. I think you're right, Steve, to talk a little bit.
oh, maybe.
I think we should do the 2,000 to remediate the roofs and prep the floor. But beyond that, I don't think our documents are pretty clear that we are not responsible.
That's true. I don't think so.
Documents are clear. I don't care. I mean, a lawyer can state all they want, but we're not responsible for the
What does
roofs.
the document say?
That anything inside I haven't looked at them in a while, but anything is above the slab and inside you're responsible for the paint inside the wall boards, so,
And that's Florida State law.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's like paint, it's like the popcorn on the ceiling. I mean, we put place the drywall, but we don't texture the ceiling or anything like that. And this is kind of the same thing. I know he may fight us, well, I think he will fight us, but,
Well, I think if we get at least something out of Lobeck confirming what we're saying before, and then we can send him whatever we want and say, we've checked with our lawyer and according to our bylaws, this is all we have to do.
I think that's the smartest thing to do,
Yeah,
rather
yeah.
than just,
Rather than just
Yeah.
tell
Yeah.
him, because we'll end
Yeah.
up in court and
right,
then we're
and
gonna
then
have
it's
to pay.
gonna cost you as much
Well,
in
Yeah,
court as it
exactly.
would to replace the floor.
Exactly.
and
That's my
we also can justify to the rest of the owners here what we did and why we did it.
Sure.
And could we have paid out $4,000 or $5,000 and kept out of this? Yeah, but we're setting a bad precedent.
Yeah. I agree.
What about the threat about mold and sickness and that?
What threat?
Number two, Ms. Phillips has experienced health issues from mold, presumably from the mass of organic material.
well, how
I
come
suggest-
we're not in there? How come she didn't report it for 10 years?
Yeah,
Yeah,
How could we know?
exactly.
but
I think he's just throwing his weight
Yeah,
around, and
yeah.
if we can
That's
throw
fine.
it back and say, our lawyer says, no, this is what we owe you.
In the pictures of the roots, I didn't see anything look like mold. Did you?
I didn't.
Look just
Well,
like
that's
roots?
kind of hard to tell.
you can't from this, but
Well, the color picture, there was
Yeah,
a picture
they come out
earlier
color, yeah.
that which showed the roots to me much clearer than that picture does.
Yeah.
And I didn't see anything.
Here they
there.
are, colored.
Yeah, there was actually another one.
Yeah, there's maybe
that
two
might be
there.
mold. I mean, there's a green tint to it.
When he says COA, is he talking about HOA?
See, this is not the original picture.
Condominium owners
Maybe,
association.
maybe more. They probably-
So is he suggesting then in number two that if you don't
He's threatening.
pay the claim that may come up again? About the mold and stuff?
Yeah, it's a power play. It's a threat.
Yeah, it's a power play on his part.
So for sure, that part also needs to be spoken to with the lawyer, just to say, hey, there is a threat here.
Did you want to see
Our
that?
argument would be, we'd have taken care of the mold if you'd have notified us.
Yeah.
We weren't given any.
Don't take care of mold.
Yeah,
On
she never
roof leaks,
asked for us to investigate.
We
or
don't
anything.
take care of mold remediation on roof leaks, so why would we do it on the floor?
That's a good point.
Yeah, and she never asked for any investigation either.
Yeah.
It was all
We
done,
never,
and then she called me up and said, hey, I've just cost me all this
Yeah.
money, will you pay it?
I think it's a call for Lobeck and see where we stand first. Cause if we just shoot him down on our own, he's gonna come after us, and then we'll end up maybe in a small claims court, costing us a whole lot more of a lawyer fee, even if we beat it.
What can in Florida, what can you take to somebody? What's the amount max small claims?
10,000? Is that what it is now?
I know it was 5 for small claims.
Yeah, I thought it was
But
five.
I think
It
it's been
may
up,
have been increased.
but
yeah.
it's a long time ago that I'm,
Somebody told me recently it was 8,000. I'll look it up.
I think we need to check with Lobeck and then go from there.
We could do that, sure,
Okay,
do it today.
all right. All right, committee comments.
Steve, going back on the siding on the backs of these units on the lanais, where it's got the old particle board. Would it make sense, not right away, but to plan for something in the future on just like do a unit a year, a building a year to replace all of that, get that masonite off of there, go in with hardy plank or some other similar product to hardy plank that's a cement based board. Because a lot of them are looking really bad. The fronts look great now that they're being painted, but if you look at a lot of the backs have been painted, they still look rough. Just a thought.
Well, as we fix them and replace them, we could switch to a new product as we go.
They are, that's what they use when they replace them.
Are we using
When-
one?
Yeah.
When we
Okay,
replace them.
I thought so.
Yeah, oh, yeah, 'cause
Still, I've not seen one replaced, so I.
yeah, yeah.
But I think the 102.
102. I'll do that.
Yeah, I think all of them are being replaced with not the,
It would just be more pleasing to the building to do them all at one time. So you don't have, you can't get hardy plank in big 12-inch boards, can you?
Yes, well,
They're shorter.
yeah.
You got about 6.5 inches exposure, or
Yeah.
something like that. Okay.
But if we do a building a year, that'll take us to 2060.
It's good time for the next painting project.
That's right. Maybe you do a whole
Cluster,
village.
yeah, build, or
That'll be
cluster
26 years, yeah.
yeah, 2060.
No, if you did
I think
cluster-
as we're doing them, I mean, I don't think we have a carpenter and time. And if we do it outside, it's gonna cost a fortune. Just,
Do it as
that's
needed.
my, yeah, as
Yeah,
needed.
that,
And- Yeah, I think you get a lot of your neighbors pissed off if we have to say we're raising our dues again because it's just a suggestion. Yeah, just kidding.
And you say that loud and clear, wasn't you?
Oh,
Gus said. That's all right.
I think as we replace them, we keep moving that way.
That's good food for thought.
Yeah,
Sure.
any other?
That small claims is 8,000.
Is it
Hey,
eight? So I could go with that.
which is surprisingly about what he's asked.
Yeah,
I'm
He
assuming,
was asking 6 for the,
yeah, I don't know if he's an attorney in the state of Florida, though. It's interesting.
then he can't practice it.
Oh, I think he is. I think it's said. Florida Bar
Yeah.
Board Certified Civil Trial Lawyer. Supreme Court Certified Mediator.
Okay,
yeah, he's wanting all of his
He's
stuff.
wanting all his credentials on his letter.
Come back and say, our lawyer says you're wrong. And this is what we're gonna give you, then maybe
He's also a mediator and arbitrator, so he knows how to negotiate.
I mean, he puts all
and he
that
comes
on.
back and saying no, so that's the starting point.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have gotten maybe a check for $5,000 today,
Yeah.
but now we're gonna,
We're gonna check with the lawyer.
yeah,
Well,
pushing, no, we're
Check
pushing
with,
for
might get
two.
two.
check with counsel.
Okay. That's it. Schedule next meeting
that would be the,
or the day of the,
Well,
I don't have my phone with me, probably
16th,
that'd be the third Monday,
which is the 16th.
16th, yeah,
Yeah.
March and February always go together.
make sure I'll be there then. Hold on.
3/16 at 10 a.m.
Yeah, there's some, I might not be here.
I will not be here.
Cruise.
Yep, Lima.
I didn't know there's trips up in the mountains.
But they
No.
have to work at getting them up there.
Yeah.
I'll be in Oak Ridge, Tennessee,
Ooh.
rowing tournament.
Well, we can change them once.
I don't think we want, do we really want to do it on the annual meeting day? No. So,
It doesn't have to be.
No, it's not Danny. Oh, I see what yeah, 16th is not, yeah.
yeah, the 9th is the annual.
Annual meeting. Yeah, we already got 3 meetings.
Yeah,
We don't have to do it on a Monday, do we?
No, or you could have it the following Mondays, everybody back, no? The 16th, but that would be.
23rd.
23rd is the next Monday.
that works for me.
Right.
All right with everybody?
I'm not gonna be here.
You're not gonna be here.
You'll be missed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right.
23rd?
Yep, 23rd. Let's do that.
Is it all set? Have some green beer.
Yeah.
Move to close.
Move to close. Second.
I'll second.
And
We'll try to
second.
get Dale's things squared away before, so we can have a positive report next meeting.
Yeah.
We're gonna close it up, George.
See you this afternoon.
Okay.
Okay, George.
See you later.
Adios.
Bye.